shit, I'm farting.
Hey guys, welcome to the Shit Chat podcast. Um, I'm Alex Eno. My name is Alex Eno. Eno is my last name. My first name is Alex. I'm the guest today, and I'm really excited. Thank you for having me on, guys.
Yeah, no problem. This is Alex Eater from. Where are you from, Alex Eater?
I'm from the wonderful state of San Francisco, Wyoming. Wyoming, San Francisco.
Nice, that's really cool. How is it like there?
Yeah. It's very beautiful over here.
Mm.
Um, but the weather's very unpredictable. Like, some days, well, actually, it's very predictable. There's no weather at all. It's always just wind.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just cold, empty wind.
I see. You're a very famous individual, Alex. So, how did that happen? What's the story?
Um, well, as the guest might, not the guest, as the viewers might not know, because I'm not really famous, that famous, except for from Wyoming and every other state. But, so I'm the most famousest for my world record projectile vomit distance. And
Mm.
would you like me to, tell you the whole story? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's kind of
of course.
okay. Just before I tell the story, I just have to make sure. Do you have Bluetooth on your phone?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Why?
really good.
Or,
That's
okay,
really
yeah.
good. So it was a warm and windy. It was always windy day, and Guinness Book of World Records was coming to my school, elementary school of San Francisco City, Wyoming, and they had gotten a report that my school bathroom was the highest record of asbestos, which is like the asbestos causing cancer type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so the people from the Guinness Book of World Records, they came into my bathroom. No, my school bathroom. I wasn't going at the same time as they were coming in the bathroom. Um, but they came in there,
You were
and
just chilling in there.
yes, and
Yeah.
then they said, "Oh, we are so sorry. You only have the second highest asbestos in the U.S. America right now. The first place is in New Jersey right now." And then I was just to like making sure they were safe. I was like to them, "Hey, Mr. Guinness of World Records, do you guys have Bluetooth on your phone?" And then they started walking away, right? But the other guy started talking to me at lunch, and I was at lunch, right? And he was like, "Oh, why are there's the bruises on your arm?" And I wasn't really paying attention to him, but I remembered that I had eaten so much paste at showering time, so I felt a
Nice.
really strong urge in my stomach. And after that, I just started throwing up super fast out of my mouth. And
Uh-huh.
this guy's like, "That is the longest distance I have ever seen." And I was like, "Me too. I have not seen a longer distance on projectile vomit in my life." But
Yeah.
also, just to be safe, I was just like making sure. Do you have Bluetooth on your phone? And the guy's like, "But yeah, we're gonna. We we know you did not have the most asbestos in your bathroom, but you have the mostest projectile vomit we've ever seen. So we're
Yeah.
going to give
Nice.
you this world record right now." And that's pretty much the story right now.
Yeah, that's a very epic and just crazy story. One
Yeah,
of the best
I
I've
thought it
heard.
was a pretty epic tale of events. That epic.
Yeah, of course. And
But wait, just before we get on to the next question, I'm really concerned about this, and the answer might have changed from the last time I asked it. But just to be sure, like, do you have Bluetooth on your phone? Do you have Bluetooth on your phone?
yes, the answer has not changed since last time.
Oh, I'm just making sure you're safe now. Okay.
All right. So, anyways, you're very full of just passion for what you do, and
guy.
who are some of your inspirations?
I think one of my biggest inspirations is uh either Frederick Durst of my favorite band, um Fred Durst of my favorite band, Korn, like
Yeah, yeah,
KON.
yeah. It's a
Um,
very good band.
yeah, but he's really cool, and it's just really helps me get my energy out. And when I feel like destroying concert venues, I just listen to their music, and it's really helpful to get my energy out. But I think one of my bigger inspirations is Kanye West from
Of
Kanye
course,
West's
of course,
album
yeah.
music. He's my favorite rapper, and he just inspires me to go and chase after my dreams. And
Hmm.
yeah, just a very all around big inspiration, big
Yeah.
inspiration to my career.
And I also heard that you have a avant-garde projectile vomiting noise album coming out soon, right?
Yeah, we're trying to keep that on the down low right now. We had some leaks. It's
Yeah. Okay.
really annoying. Um,
Okay.
yeah, but I just love Kanye West. I would really love to collaborate with him one day.
hmm Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
So yeah, like, what's some of your goals and like aspirations? You know, like in life and with your career.
Well, as you know, since I'm the most projectile vomit. I'm the most projectile vomit in the United States and
Yeah.
the probably the globe, like the world. Just in case you didn't know what the globe is.
Yeah, of
Um,
course. I mean, many of our
and
viewers don't.
once I got my world record, I signed a deal and started touring the United States and going to other elementary schools
hmm
and going just talking about my career
hmm
and really just trying to be an inspiration and a positive influence to all the people my age, you know.
Yeah, which is 8, right?
Uh, it's
Or
really
turning 8.
8 and 3 quarters.
What?
I'm 8 and 3 quarters. 8 and 3 quarters.
Really?
Eight
Wow,
and three
that's really
quarters.
nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'm growing older by the days.
Yeah, dude, you're getting old, man. So what are your lowest lows in your career? Like, just what are some of
Um,
the
I
lowest
think
points
I
in your
was
career?
really hitting rock bottom when I was staying in my tour bus all day and just like no air conditioning on, eating like 5 or 7 Lunchables a day. But I can't really count how much Lunchables I had because don't remember which comes first, if it's 5 or 7. But I was just eating so much Lunchables every day and having like Red Bull tequila and cocaine and every day. And it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
just
yeah,
really taking a toll on my, my being. And I
yeah.
just there was one point where I think I realized that it was
It
all
was just
wrong. It's
yeah, it
There's
was just
one point in my life where I got out of my tour bus and the guy those things that those guys at Toyota knows they roll the groceries on
like a shopping
like a
cart.
it's not a yeah, it's a shopping cart basically. They had to roll me out of the shopping cart just to get me to go out into the elementary school,
Yeah,
and I
wow,
went
that's
into the gym, right? And everyone was so excited. I could see on the little faces. They were so full of they were so full of hope.
and
And
of course you asked each and every one of them if they had Bluetooth on their phone, right?
I I just had to, man. Just before I continue with the story though, just like I'm really anxious about this. The story's really a lot, and it would really help me tell the story if I was reassured about this question. Just making sure, man. Do you have Bluetooth on your phone, dude?
Um, wait, let me check. Let me
You
just
have
pull my phone
Bluetooth on
out.
your phone?
Um, actually, no, I do not have that feature on my phone.
Man, no, man, you got, dude. It would just really help me out right now. This story's really like it's really close to my heart, and it's really meaningful, and it would just really help me right now if you could go
Come
and
on,
get.
Alex, don't cry on the podcast.
I'm sorry, man. I just really care about you, dude. And I was just really hoping you could get Bluetooth on your phone. You know, um, thank you. I'll continue with my story now. So now I am. I'm in my shopping cart, and I just see all the hope and inspiration on these little kids' faces, and it just brings me back. And I'm like, I used to be just like them.
Mm.
And then they're all like chanting, like, Alex Edo, I'm so excited for you to vomit, projectile vomit, and help us realize our dreams and hopes.
And that's
And
just what lifted you
and I
up from
get
that
up.
horrible time.
No, it gets even worse. I stand up out of that shopping cart, and at that moment, I realized that I had done so much cocaine and Red Bull tequila and Lunchables
And what age was
that
this at?
I just could not vomit anymore. I was allowed, my body was not allowing me to projectile vomit.
You were just so depraved of like
I was just
bile.
so depraved of everything, and I just could not vomit, and I just ruined those kids' lives. They are just
Oh god,
never
that.
able to get out of the sadness that I brought them from that day. And that now we needed to realize that I need to make it up to the world. And I can't let that happen again. Do you know? I can't let that happen again. I got to projectile vomit for the world. You know,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
it's really
Um.
sad. No, but just before you ask that next question, just really sorry, dude. I just really need to make sure. What up, dude? Do you have Bluetooth on your phone? Do you have Bluetooth on your phone, dude?
Okay. Actually, yeah, it came back. I do have Bluetooth on my
Oh,
phone now.
I'm so relieved, dude. Thank you so much, dude. I'm so
Yeah, of course,
relieved.
anytime. So yeah. Anyways, so what has touring been like for the past couple years?
Um, so really, I haven't been on a lot of touring lately. Like
Because of the.
only this past couple of years, I pretty much stopped touring. But before that, I was touring around the United States, coming to the elementary schools and doing the pep rallies and just
Yeah. Yeah.
projectiling my vomit and stuff. And
Yeah. Of course.
yeah, it's really awesome because I have my tour manager and my accountant and my just marketing, and we're all like best buds, and we go on my tour bus, and yeah, we just go on my tour bus and go to all the United States of the world and sometimes provinces of Canada as well.
Yeah.
It's really wonderful, and I'm so lucky that I get to experience these cool experiences at this age, and I'm so grateful. Man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely very very just
But
awesome. And
sometimes I get really annoyed with them because sometimes they don't have Bluetooth on their phones, man. That's really scary, man. It's like kind of traumatizing.
Yeah, I know. I've heard stories about that. And yeah. So, anyways, this brings us to the end of the segment. And Alex, do you have any vomiting tips to share with the people watching at home?
Willie, when you come into kindergarten, and I've been going to kindergarten for the past couple of years, but
Yeah.
when you come in at the first day of kindergarten or the first hour of kindergarten,
Hmm.
you just have to eat so much of that Elmer's glue paste because
Yeah.
well, first when you eat it, you're like, oh, it looks like milk, so it must be yummy. But then you realize that it is the bester than milk. And you just have to eat a ton of that, and
Of course.
once you're ready, what really helps is bringing up in your memories, just remembering past trauma and experience, just
Hmm.
awful negative
Yeah,
experiences, and
just the thing is like
trying to
when you
release
when
them, try to release them through projectile vomiting. It's a very therapeutic experience. It's very
yeah.
wonderful. Yeah.
And
Um.
like, yeah, because the problem with that glue is just you eat it once, and since it's laced with the amount of heroin that it's laced with, like you just get addicted to it, and it's just impossible to stop.
You got that one, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, and also projectile vomiting is also a result of the withdrawal of the glue, I think. So, yeah, and yeah. So thank you so much for being on the podcast, Alex. And I just have
Welcome so much.
I just have like one more question. What is the deal with the Bluetooth thing? Like, why do you care so much if people have Bluetooth on their mobile cellular devices? Yo, you there? Hello? Hello, Alex? Oh, okay. He left the Discord call. So yeah, that was a wonderful segment. Just a very, very just great segment overall. So this brings us to our next segment. Welcome, Xander. Welcome back.
Oh, guys. Yeah, hello. I'm Xander.
Yeah. So today,
segment?
yeah, this is the next segment, and also known as the album segment. We're not really gonna be doing it in the beginning because that's kind of weird. This isn't really a music podcast completely, so we're not gonna do the album in the beginning. You know what I mean? So, anyways, today's album is Xander Telepathic with the Deceased. This is a depressive, suicidal black metal album by Xander. So,
like if you for whatever reason watched any of our past episodes and saw the Mad Villainy album talk, it's very different than that.
Yeah, this is not anything like our previous album. This is, if I might even say, the opposite. But this album is very, very sorrowful and just crushing. The guitar tones are very, just.
You sound like Wikipedia. I'm choking on my Reese's Puffs.
True, but anyways, so like these riffs just like crush. Xander always nails this perfect, sorrowful black metal guitar tone, and it's just amazing how he can pull all of that off, and he doesn't even have a full band. But
so sad.
Yeah, I mean, this album isn't that new anymore. It's actually pretty old, but yeah. So he's been doing like dark. He's been doing dark folk acoustic sets for the time being. So yeah, definitely check this album out. The vocals are just really great. Sometimes they just seem like they're just under layers and layers of dirty snow in the winter, and yeah, so definitely check this album out. Xander Telepathic with the Deceased.
Pretty similar to the Shags.
Yeah,
I really
exactly.
Like the album. My favorite was well, it's the short album, dude. My favorite track was probably the title track, honestly.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that brings us to our next segment, and pretty much we're gonna talk about the talk behind Visco girls and why they're not being talked about anymore. So what's your opinion on this? Why don't you think Visco girls are being talked about anymore?
Oh, okay. Kind of a weird segment. Didn't know we were talking about this. It's good though. Honestly, I don't know. I kind of think it was always a joke. Like it started out as a joke, then no one thought it was a joke, so people started to take it seriously by people actually becoming like authentic Visco girls and developing a super fast and short Visco girl culture.
Yeah.
And
it was definitely it was definitely like a fad.
Yeah, no one really knew it was a joke though, so people were like making fun of it all the time. Like, I actually don't think that someone was unironically saying is like, if you're doing that, I don't know, it just hurts my ears so bad, man.
Yeah, I agree.
I really think no one's talking about it anymore because of just how much of a fucking fad it was, dude. Like,
I know, yeah, definitely. It was definitely a phase. And especially with all this pandemic shit, like, it's just kind of gotten drowned out.
Yeah, it was, I think a lot of it was, just, like, spend money on aesthetic shit.
Yeah, and like bracelets and shit. Yeah, and Visco wasn't
Scrunchies,
really
you
ever
fuck.
a
They're
yeah
called scrunchies,
scrunchies
you
and
fuck.
no, like also like friendship bracelets with like rubber bands. Um, but
You mean Rainbow Loom?
I don't fucking know. Those
Oh man, I
freaking
love
those
Rainbow.
like nylon strips that you would make friendship bracelets out of.
Yeah,
Dude.
Rainbow Loom.
I don't know, dude. But yeah,
That's
Visco
what
was
we
never
called it.
really an active, popular platform until like when the Visco girl thing happened, And honestly, it's just I don't know why anybody would use Visco.
No,
As a platform.
Visco is so it's probably something you would use because you're a fucking hipster scum. But
Yeah, sure, but
basically, like everyone, it's just it's Instagram except you. I'm pretty sure it's just Instagram except you don't caption any of your posts and like you post a picture and
and isn't
no
there
one.
like a ton of weird filters?
Yeah, and you can use it for editing photos too. But it's a you. Oh, dude, I just had a gnarly burp and it brought up like all the meals I've had for the past day. But
Oh, did you take some tips from Alex Eater?
yeah, dude,
He was great, dude. I loved him so much.
fucking what a legend, dude. What
I know, right? Like, just imagine having that much of a legacy at that age, especially. Like, it's just so mind-boggling.
But it must be like a lot of pressure, dude.
I know, yeah. That's one thing that I was kind of sad about, and how he was already just doing coke in his tour bus at the age of what did he say, 8 3/4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's right now he's 8 3/4. I'm pretty sure. Cause didn't you watch the Blu-ray documentary about him? It's on Blu-ray and DVD.
Oh yeah, of course I
right
did.
now.
Of course I did. Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's coming to Amazon Prime, too.
he was very small.
Yeah, he was like I'm pretty sure he was 7 2/4 at this time. I don't
So
know,
7.5.
7 2/4.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, that's a completely different thing. So yeah, it's just and it's what a legend, and he's worked so hard for
Yeah,
what he has,
I think he's handling it like really well, you know.
especially with all this pandemic and the fact that he can't tour anymore.
Yeah. He's just come to a good realization about his life, you know, and he's on.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah,
Yeah, just what a fucking great guy, you know.
exactly. It's
Yeah, but do you wanna I kind of think we hopped off topic.
yeah, definitely.
Back to the Visco thing. Personally, I wouldn't use Visco because
I would never use Visco either.
it's not like saying like not to shit on it. It's just
No, I would shit on it.
okay,
honestly.
fine, you can shit on it, but it's the concept of the actual Visco app I think is an interesting idea.
So what is it? You just edit stuff and post it?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you don't like your name isn't on the photo. It's just like
Just kind of pops up in your feed.
yeah, like I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I've been doing the wrong research, which is no research at all.
Hmm.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
maybe
okay.
I've been watching American the Amazing World the Amazing World of Gumball like the whole time we've been talking, but
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, as you would.
uh
But yeah, so
yeah.
I think that's a good place to stop. I would
What?
say. Is there anything else you would like to talk about?
honestly, so like I got an interesting fact of the day
Mm.
because last time I had an interesting fact and
So is that gonna be like a thing now?
yeah, but
Alright,
it's gonna
so-
just come randomly, all right? I'm
Okay.
gonna interesting fact of the day, guys. Did you know if a cow has enough fat, then they'll grow an extra udder? Regardless of their gender.
Nice.
Don't interesting me.
Okay. That is a very very useful fact.
What a very
I will.
what
I
a
will
very
use that.
useful
I will use that
what
many
a very
times in my
useful
life.
fact. I think that discovery and like realization really will help society progress forward and just help us all become more whole and happy with ourselves. Thank you very much. You've been watching Fox News.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So, is there anything else, or is that it?
That's it, dog.
Okay. I honestly really need to shit. So, see you guys.
I'm the shit. I'm farting.